Welcome back to my YouTube channel, USA, Historical Coins PK. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare US coins, especially the Legend Ignobo $quarter series, and a few surprise treasures that collectors dream about. From the iconic designs and mint marks like D, S, and P, to coins that look ordinary but can be worth thousands or even millions. This is where history meets hidden wealth. So before you spend that old coin, you might want to check twice. It could be a fortune in your hands. Let's jump into the top 4 most valuable $quarter and rare US coins you should know about. Top 1. The 1974 United States $quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, one of the most widely recognized coin series in American history. On the front of the coin is a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Above his head appears the word liberty, which represents the freedom and democratic ideals upon which the nation was founded. To the left of Washington's portrait is the national motto "In God We Trust," a phrase that has appeared on most United States coins for many decades. At the bottom of the front side is the date 1974, indicating the year the coin was minted. If your coin has no mint mark, that usually means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, because Philadelphia coins of that era commonly carried no mint mark. This is normal, and does not by itself make the coin rare. On the reverse side of the 1974 quarter appears a heraldic eagle with its wings spread. Above the eagle are the words United States of America, identifying the country that issued the coin. Across the eagle is the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum," which translates to "out of many, one." This motto reflects the union of many states and people into one nation. Beneath the eagle is the denomination $quarter, indicating that the coin is worth 25 cents. The reverse design was created by sculptor John Flanagan and remained in use on Washington quarters for many decades before later redesigns were introduced. The 1974 quarter was made of a copper core covered by layers of copper-nickel alloy. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and has a diameter of about 24.3 millimeters. Earlier United States quarters contained silver, but beginning in 1965 the US Mint changed to clad coinage because rising silver prices made silver coins impractical for everyday circulation. As a result, the 1974 quarter contains no silver and is instead composed of durable base metals designed for heavy use in commerce. Millions of 1974 quarters were produced, making them common in circulation. A 1974 quarter without a mint mark is generally worth its face value of 25 cents if it has been used in everyday transactions and shows wear. However, coins in exceptional uncirculated condition, coins with unusual minting errors, or coins professionally graded at very high levels can be worth more to collectors. Coin collectors examine details such as sharpness of the design, luster, surface preservation, and the presence of any errors when determining value. The inscriptions on the coin each carry historical meaning. Liberty symbolizes personal freedom and the principles of the United States. "In God We Trust" expresses a traditional national motto that appears on American currency. "E pluribus unum" emphasizes unity among the states. United States of America identifies the issuing nation, while $quarter states the denomination. Together these words and symbols make the 1974 Washington quarter not only a piece of money, but also a small historical document reflecting American values, government, and national identity during the 1970s. Today, the 1974 no mint mark quarter remains an interesting collectible because it represents a period in United States coinage after the transition from silver coins to clad coins and before the special designs created for the American bicentennial. Although most examples are common, they continue to be collected by people interested in American history, coin design, and the long-running Washington Quarter series. A well-preserved 1974 quarter can provide a glimpse into the economic, cultural, and artistic history of the United States during that era. Top 2. The 1776 to 1976 United States $quarter is one of the most famous commemorative coins ever issued by the United States Mint. It was created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, known as the bicentennial. Rather than using a single date, the coin displays the dual date 1776 to 1976 on the front to honor both the year of American independence and the bicentennial year. The obverse front features the portrait of George Washington, designed originally by John Flanagan. Above Washington's head appears the word liberty, representing the principle of freedom that played a central role in the founding of the United States. To the left of the portrait is the national motto, "In God We Trust," which has appeared on most United States coins for many years. The dual date 1776 to 1976 appears below the portrait, distinguishing this quarter from regular Washington quarters. If your coin has no mint mark, it was most likely struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced many bicentennial quarters without mint marks. This is normal and does not automatically make the coin rare. The reverse, back, of the bicentennial quarter differs from the standard eagle design used on regular Washington quarters. Instead, it features a colonial drummer boy carrying a drum and a victory torch surrounded by 13 stars, symbolizing the original 13 colonies that formed the United States. This reverse design was created by Jack L. Ahr after winning a national design competition. Around the design are the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar. Above the drummer appears the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. This phrase reflects the idea that many states, cultures, and people unite to form a single nation. The drummer boy design was chosen because it evokes the spirit of the American Revolution and the struggle for independence from British rule. The bicentennial quarter was struck in large numbers during 1975 and 1976, although no quarters were dated solely 1975. All quarters produced during that special period carried the date 1776 to 1976. The coin was made primarily from copper-nickel clad composition, with a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper-nickel. Special collector versions were also produced in 40% silver for inclusion in collector sets. The standard circulation coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Its reeded edge contains no silver content in the normal circulating version. The inscriptions found on the coin carry important historical and symbolic meanings. Liberty represents freedom, democracy, and individual rights. In God We Trust is the official motto of the United States and appears on American currency. E pluribus unum emphasizes national unity, expressing the concept that one nation emerged from many colonies and later many states. United States of America identifies the issuing country, while quarter dollar specifies the denomination of 25 cents. Together, these words and symbols create a miniature representation of American history and ideals. Because hundreds of millions of bicentennial quarters were minted, most circulated examples with no mint mark are common and generally worth only face value or a small premium. However, coins in outstanding uncirculated condition, certified high grades, silver collector versions, or coins with genuine mint errors can be worth significantly more to collectors. Some bicentennial quarters are carefully preserved because they mark an important national celebration and are among the most recognizable commemorative coins in United States history. For many Americans, the drummer boy quarter symbolizes patriotism, the nation's founding, and 200 years of independence. Today, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter remains one of the most collected modern American coins. It serves as both a circulating coin and a historical souvenir of the bicentennial celebration. The combination of the portrait of George Washington, the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, E pluribus unum, the drummer boy reverse, and the dual date 1776 to 1976 makes this quarter a lasting reminder of the history, values, and heritage of the United States. Whether found in pocket change or preserved in a collection, the bicentennial quarter continues to attract interest from coin collectors and history enthusiasts around the world. Top 3. The 1985 United States quarter dollar is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which honors George Washington, the first president of the United States. The letter D mint mark on the coin indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint in Denver, Colorado. On the front, obverse, of the coin is a left-facing portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan. Above the portrait appears the word liberty, one of the most important concepts in American history, symbolizing freedom, independence, and the rights of citizens. To the left of Washington's portrait is the national motto, In God We Trust, which has appeared on United States coins and currency for many decades. Beneath the portrait is the date 1985, indicating the year the coin was struck. Near the date appears the small d mint mark, identifying the Denver Mint as the production facility. Unlike quarters with no mint mark, that were produced in Philadelphia during that period, the 1985 D quarter can be easily identified by this letter. The reverse back of the 1985 D quarter features the traditional heraldic eagle design used on Washington quarters from 1932 until the late 1990s. The eagle is shown with its wings spread wide, symbolizing strength, freedom, and national pride. Above the eagle are the words United States of America, identifying the nation that issued the coin. Across the upper portion of the reverse appears the Latin motto E pluribus unum, which translates as out of many one. This phrase reflects the idea that many states and diverse people are united as one nation. Beneath the eagle are the words quarter dollar, indicating the coin's denomination of 25 cents. The eagle stands above a bundle of arrows, representing readiness to defend the nation, while olive branches below symbolize peace. The 1985 D quarter was struck for circulation during a period when United States quarters were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition rather than silver. Beginning in 1965, the United States Mint stopped using silver in circulating quarters because the value of the metal had increased significantly. As a result, the 1985 D quarter consists of a pure copper core covered by outer layers of copper and nickel alloy. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams, measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge with 119 ridges. These specifications made the coin durable enough for everyday use in commerce, while keeping production costs manageable. The inscriptions on the coin each have historical significance. Liberty represents the fundamental American ideal of freedom. In God We Trust became the official motto of the United States in the 20th century, and reflects a long tradition of including religious references on American currency. E pluribus unum dates back to the nation's founding and expresses the union of many states into one country. United States of America identifies the issuing nation, and quarter dollar specifies the denomination. These inscriptions, together with the images of George Washington and the eagle, create a design intended to communicate the history, values, and identity of the United States. In terms of collecting, the 1985 D quarter is generally considered a common coin because millions were produced at the Denver Mint. Most examples found in circulation today are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, coins in exceptional uncirculated condition, coins with unusually strong strikes, or coins displaying genuine mint errors can be worth more to collectors. Collectors often examine factors such as luster, wear, contact marks, and overall preservation when determining a coin's value. High-grade specimens certified by professional grading services may command premiums because they are much scarcer than ordinary circulated examples. The Washington Quarter Series is one of the longest-running coin programs in American history, and the 1985 D issue represents a typical example of the circulating coinage used by millions of Americans during the 1980s. It passed through countless transactions in stores, banks, vending machines, and everyday commerce, serving as a practical tool of the economy, while also carrying symbols of American history and national ideals. Today, the 1985 D quarter remains a familiar and collectible piece of United States coinage, appreciated both for its role in daily life and for the historical meanings conveyed by its inscriptions: Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, E pluribus unum, United States of America, and quarter dollar. For collectors and history enthusiasts, it represents a small but enduring piece of American heritage from the mid-1980s. Top 4. The 1986 D United States quarter dollar is a Washington quarter issued by the United States Mint and produced at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark found on the obverse front of the coin. This quarter is part of the Washington Quarter Series that began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Above the portrait appears the word liberty, one of the most important ideals in American history, symbolizing freedom, independence, and the rights guaranteed to citizens. To the left of Washington's portrait is the inscription "In God We Trust," the official motto of the United States, which appears on American coins and paper currency. Beneath the portrait is the date 1986, identifying the year of issue, while the small D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck in Denver, Colorado. The reverse side of the 1986 D quarter displays the traditional eagle design used on Washington quarters for many decades, before the introduction of the 50-state quarters program. The eagle is shown with its wings spread, symbolizing strength, freedom, vigilance, and national pride. Above the eagle are the words United States of America, identifying the issuing nation. Across the reverse is the Latin motto E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one. This phrase reflects the formation of a single nation from many colonies, states, and people. Beneath the eagle appears the denomination quarter dollar, indicating a value of 25 cents. The eagle stands over a bundle of arrows representing defense and preparedness, while olive branches symbolize peace and goodwill. Together, these elements create a design that reflects both the power and ideals of the United States. The 1986 D quarter is composed of copper-nickel-clad coinage. Like all regular circulating quarters produced after 1965, it does not contain silver. Instead, it consists of a pure copper core bonded between outer layers of copper and nickel alloy. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams, measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. This composition was chosen because it provided durability while reducing the cost of producing circulating coinage after rising silver prices made silver coins impractical for everyday use. The quarter was designed to withstand years of circulation in commerce, making it one of the most frequently handled coins in the United States economy. The inscriptions on the coin carry important historical and symbolic meanings. Liberty reflects the principles upon which the United States was founded and remains a central theme of American government and culture. In God We Trust expresses a national motto that has appeared on American currency since the 19th century. E pluribus unum emphasizes unity among diverse states and citizens. United States of America identifies the country of issue, while quarter dollar states the denomination. These inscriptions, combined with the portrait of George Washington and the eagle reverse, transform the coin into more than just money. They make it a small piece of American history and symbolism. From a collector's perspective, the 1986 D quarter is generally considered a common modern coin because large quantities were minted for circulation. Most examples found in everyday circulation are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated specimens with original mint luster, coins with exceptionally strong strikes, and examples graded at very high levels by professional grading services may be worth more to collectors. Some collectors also search for genuine mint errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or other unusual production anomalies, which can increase a coin's desirability and value. Condition is the most important factor affecting the value of ordinary 1986 D quarters. The 1986 D Washington quarter represents an era before the major redesigns of United States quarter coinage that began in 1999. During the 1980s, this coin circulated widely throughout the country and was used daily in stores, vending machines, public transportation systems, and countless commercial transactions. It served not only as a medium of exchange, but also as a reminder of the nation's history and ideals. The combination of liberty, Indiana God We Trust, E pluribus unum, the portrait of George Washington, and the eagle reverse design reflects enduring American themes of freedom, faith, unity, strength, and national identity. Today, the 1986 D quarter remains a familiar and historically significant coin that continues to be collected and studied by numismatists and history enthusiasts alike.